What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our most ridiculous profit challenge that we have ever done. Baseball Collector's Edge boxes. These are hilarious. Just a PSA, do not buy these. I don't care what I pull out of here if I get lucky with something. Do not buy these. They're really, unless you're looking for just pure nostalgia of like seeing some junk wax cards mixed in with, it's going to be mostly commons. There's usually like one pack in here, and it's almost always a junk wax pack. It says 1 in 8 contain a hit. I will say, I think a couple years ago, I opened one of these, and I pulled an autograph that was like Ray Ordonez, which was, it wasn't actually that bad of an auto, but I have never pulled anything of substance out of here. We're doing this strictly for fun. We got kind of a lull in the action here. We just finished up a profit challenge series of Stadium Club. Speaking of nostalgic rips, if you missed yesterday's rip, I ripped 1996 Upper Deck Series 2 sealed retail box. That was a lot of fun. I actually had a blast. Nice long video. And today we're doing a profit challenge with 12 of these bad boys. 12 of them. Like I said, do not buy these. That's just a quick PSA. We will see if we pull anything from value. The number you're going to see pop up in the top left of the screen is what we paid for 12 of these, which if you include tax, it was about $70. So we're going to start at minus 70. It says, look for randomly inserted cards, packs, parallels, autographs, and more. What I hope to pull is maybe an insert or two out of each. Maybe we get lucky and get a big name. We should get at least one hit because we have 12 of these and it says 1 of 8. Hopefully that hit is an auto, and maybe it's a name at least we heard of. Maybe we pull an Ohtani rookie card out of here. You never know. So let's get into it. I think it's easier to open these from the bottom if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I opened these. Yeah, the bottom is where it's at. All right, here we go. We're going to have a bunch of packs, a bunch of cards, and let's see what we got. Hey, we got a Jason Giambi right on the front. So the 1989 score, we'll do the packs at the end. This actually might be kind of a long video. I'm going to fly through most of this stuff, but let's see if we pull anything cool. That Giambi's not bad. 2002 Topps. I actually might have bought a box of 2002 Topps. David Wells, Turkey Red. That's a little dinged up. We got Otsuka. Chris Johnson from Bowman. What year is that? 2011 Bowman? 2011 Bowman. Is that Mike Trout? Bowman year? Could you imagine? That would be crazy. This card's all banged up. Chris Duncan. Like I said, you're going to see Shea Langoliers rookie card. You're going to see a lot of newer stuff. Hey, they threw a Corbin rookie in here. All right. There's our first value popping up. Let's go. And we're on to some junk wax. There's Dan Wilson. That's a Don Russ Elite card. Those are not easy to pull, right? I think Don Russ Elite, I don't remember. I thought there was something with Don Russ that was not easy to pull. That Dan Wilson might actually be kind of cool. I'm not really sure. I got to fly through a little bit just because there's Jason Kendall from Heritage. That's a traded, that's 1990 Topps traded, which is way better than regular 1990. I think these are a little more difficult to find. Juan Gonzalez, home run champion, award winners, 93 Upper Deck. Benny Santiago really beat up. Rod Beck, Uribe, Gallego, Dean Palmer. There's Omar Vizquel. Bernie Williams. Okay. Apparently we needed 2. Well, one of them's nuked at the top. These are in really bad shape. Usually they're not this bad a shape. Couple Bernie Williams, Wally Joyner. We hit an auto. There's our 1 out of 8. We got an auto of Jaden Rudd. First Bowman Chrome auto. All right, let's do a live comp on this one. Let's see if we got anything on this one here. That's hilarious that we got a first Bowman auto. What year is that? That's semi-recent. 2022. So if anybody's interested in signing up at Card Ladder for all the Profit Challenge series, this is what I use to comp cards. Card Ladder, I have an affiliate relationship with them. So if you sign up using our links, you get a free 1-week trial. Jaden Rudd, first Chrome auto. Let's see if anybody's bought this card. I spelled it wrong. Whoops. Sorry about that. Jaden. There we go. Here we go. $2. We're going with the 2. It's either 1 or 2. We're going 2. We're gonna say that it's a $2 card. Perfect. You can see how quickly it pops up though. All the Jaden Rudd autographs, numbered or non-numbered. We're going 2 because we're being optimistic. All right, Ben Grieve. I remember these. What year is this? I had a zillion of these hockey cards. 1998 Upper Deck. I have 5,000 of these 1998, or I used to. I don't know if I still do. We got Johnny Ruffin, Jeff Blauser. There's Bobby Witt's dad, Greg McMichael, Johnny Hopp. I don't even know what this is. Baseball legend, some kind of Pacific. Kent Herbeck. There's Jim Tomei, Hall of Famer. It's really banged up though. Unfortunately, that might be a Tomei rookie too, but it's really beat up. And Mike Moore. All right, that's box 1. We got 12 of these. We got to get moving here. That wasn't bad. We got our hit. If we get 2 hits, technically we beat the odds. I wonder if all the packs are going to be the same. Actually, that pack looks different. What is this? Imagine it was like 1952 tops. That's a Donruss. It's probably either 88 or 89 or 90 if I had to guess. All right, we're starting with Tyler Scott Green from Front Row, 1992. I don't know what that is. Let's see what we got here. Mark Whitten, Brian Bayo, Austin Wells, rookie. We'll throw him up there for now. Carlos Baerga from Studio, BJ Surhoff, Benito Santiago. Look at this, Pinnacle Shades. That's cool. Tom Gordon, that's an insert right there. From Pinnacle, Team 2000. Card 58 of 80. David Hulse. These all flipped around. These are all stuck together. All 3 of those. Oh, I remember those draft pick cards. Andy Rice, Charles Peterson with paper loss, and Jeremy Lee. There was a good draft pick card, I think, from that year, wasn't there? Shane Rowley, Alex Fernandez, Darren Lewis, Pete Harnish. We got Oral Hershiser, Archie Cianfrocco from Upper Deck. I've never opened that set. What year is that? 93 maybe? 1993 Upper Deck. I don't remember those cards at all. Brad Osmus, Jose Mesa. Was that Prince Fielder? Or, excuse me, Cecil Fielder for the Tigers. Darren Lewis, Kevin Mitchell, Ken Hill. That ends box number 2. Like I said, we're doing the packs at the end. The packs will be kind of fun just to see if we can hit whatever big rookie was in that year. I don't know all the rookies off the top of my head, so you're going to have to bear with me on that one, especially junk wax era rookies. We got another score pack, 89. Hubie Brooks, Kyle Abbott, Mickey Tettleton. There's another Bernie Williams card. It's a nice one. Jim Grant, Brett Boone, Edgar Renteria. Might be an early Renteria. Eddie Murray. Is that Hojo and Bobby Bonilla? Yes. Team, what is that? Big Apple Power Switch. That's kind of cool for a Mets fan. Steve Carlton, Chili Davis, some 1990s in here. I think these are all going, which way are we going here? Let's go that way. Jose Leand, Kurt Schilling, triple play. There's another traded card, Paul Sorrento. Flip these around again. Got some newer stuff right here. Donruss Elite. Who is this? Jeff Abbott. It's not numbered, but hey, look at that. What is this? 1982. I didn't think they would be that old in here. 82 Topps card. Rick Sutcliffe. That's kind of cool. Hopefully they got some older ones mixed in here. Chris Duncan. Kevin Youkilis. All beat up from that Bowman year. Gerald Laird. rookie Cliff Bartosh, and SP Authentic, and that one's actually in good shape. Jason Giambi, another Giambi card. The SP Authentic, that's a kind of a cool looking one. All right, next box up. We are 10 minutes in. Oh boy. Got packs to rip at the end of this thing too. Next pack up. All right, what do we got? It's going to be score again. We're going to have a lot of that score. I think 89 score, there really ain't much in there. So I don't even know what we're looking for really in that set. Storm Davis, Gary Gaetti. 1982 Fleer checklist. Come on, they put a checklist in here that's checked off. These checklists can be hard to find. Some people will actually buy these, but they're not going to buy them checked like that. I can't believe they put a checklist that's been checked in here. All right, Mickey Sass. Dave Winfield, Topps Kids. 1992. Kevin Mitchell. Look at that. Dream Team. For a second, I thought this was Bo Jackson, that famous Bo Jackson card, which would actually be pretty cool to pull out of here. Dream Team Kirby Puckett. That's awesome. And then another old card. 82 again. Rick Burleson. Is it 89? Is that low series? That's high series. I was going to say, could you imagine if I pulled a Griffey rookie out of here? Here's a Charles Nagy rookie card. It's ripped at the top. Dwight Smith, Stadium Club Cliff Floyd, MLB debut. So that's like a prospect / rookie card for Cliff Floyd. Let's go the other way. We got Jack Wilson, Jose Bautista, Ubaldo Jimenez rookie card. I remember Ubaldo. It's a rookie. Giovanni Gallardo, J.D. Drew with the Dodgers. These are all bent, those ones that they put in here. Some modern stuff, and back to the junk wax. Dave Hansen rated rookie finishes off that box. Next box up. Like I said, don't buy these. These are, you always see them at Walgreens, I think. I don't know if they're probably at some other stores as well. Oops. There's cards stuck in that one. I might have to look at that other box. Those cards get stuck up in there. I just want to make sure we're showing everything. Those are empty. We're good. All right, next pack is 89 score again. Paul Assenmacher, or Assenmacher, I think is it's pronounced. Rene Arocha. Mike Scioscia, that's an older 1986 Leaf. Daryl Ward from Bowman's Best. Bowman's Best has got some value with the right names. They're not going to put them in here, but I had a bunch of these when I was a kid. This Donruss set, forget what year that is, 95. Ryan Sandberg. Kids. Topps Kids, 1992. Cool. Put that up there. It's a cool one. Hey, Anderson Tejada, rookie auto. Let's go. We got 2 autos. We actually might get more hits than I thought in here. You know what I noticed? The hit cards, that's in good shape. Anderson Tejada, rookie auto. Nice. Dave Smith, 88 Donruss. This is like high gloss. What is up with this set? Is this a Tiffany? This might be a Tiffany card because it's got the high gloss. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm no expert in these junk wax era cards. Jerry DiPoto, Dave Stewart, Cecil Fielder, triple play. Might go the other way. Let's go like this. Eric Karros. More traded cards. Scott Erickson from triple play. Dave Anderson, Woody Williams, Ryan McGuire really beat up. Jose Rijo. Ryan Klesko. What year of Topps is that? 96. 1996 Topps, Ryan Klesko. I think I had some of the 96 design bazooka cards. Gustavo Chassin, the rookies. Kip Wells, prospect card. Checklist, Nick Swisher. with the A's. Benji Molina. Jason Giambi is a very popular guy in these sets. Somebody had a Jason Giambi collection. And that's the last of that box. This is fun. These are hilarious. Next one up. Hopefully we get some different packs. I didn't want to just open up 89 score over and over again. Oh, this is a different one. What do we got here? Sport Flicks. Okay, cool. That's 1988. I'll take Sport Flicks. Something a little different. We got a Heritage in here. Keibert Ruiz. That's a short print, I think, from Heritage. Card 705. That actually might be a short print. Might have a little bit of value. Todd Hundley. We got Heston Kjerstad, rookie. Hey, look at that. Boom. Hunter Goodman. That is a glitter parallel rookie. It's dinged up a little bit in the bottom, but hey, I mean, that's something. When you don't expect anything out of here, you'll take anything here. Pete Alonso. Albert Bell. It says Joey Bell. I don't know if that's considered his rookie or not. We got Brett Butler in there. Juan Samuel. Never opened that. That's a Pacific brand card. All right, we got some prospects. Jeremy Giambi. Hey, George Lombard. So this is a rookie. Jeremy Giambi, obviously famous in Moneyball. Jason Giambi, who's the star of this show. George Lombard's son, George Lombard Jr., is one of the top prospects in the Yankees organization. That's kind of a cool card. And another Giambi. There he is again, Jason Giambi. We got David Justice and Kenny Lofton in the background there. Another older card, 1984, Ray Smith. Kevin McReynolds. There's Hojo. Howard Johnson from Fleer. Jack Morris. Ralph Kiner, Hall of Fame Heroes. I don't know what year that is. Wow, 83 Donruss. That's cool. Hall of Fame Heroes, Ralph Kiner from 83. So a couple older cards in this one. Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Brett Saberhagen. Why is that red at the top? This thing is like horrendously miscut, but it's also red. I don't know what's going on there. Somebody let me know what that is. You can see the cut on this. Looks like it was hand cut with scissors. I have no idea what's going on here. Harold Baines. Baseball's greatest pitchers. Elroy Face. Fosse. I don't know what that is. 1982. This is another old card. Topps Gold. Sean Barton is from 93 Topps. This is Derek Jeter rookie year. You can pull the gold Jeter from that set. Wouldn't that be something? Jesse Orosco, played forever. Rusty Staub. Speaking of guys who played forever. Matt Williams, Otis Nixon. That was actually kind of an entertaining one. We still got 6 left. Me and the other Jason, producer Jason, we talked about doing these, and then I never got around to getting them. And then he had these shipped to my house. He's like, here, just do it. It's going to be fun and funny. And he was right. These are great. Another 89 score pack for the end. These are all going these are all actually going one way, except for the first card. Future Stars, second year, Tommy Edman. Look at this, Chrome. Oh, that's cool. Topps Chrome, Mike Lowell for the Red Sox. 2007 Topps. I don't think 2007 had big rookies, but either way, I have never seen a Chrome from 2007. So that's not bad. Mark Kotze. I thought these were... Here we go. Eric Chavez, Extra Edition Donruss Elite, 2004. Chavez was a pretty good player. So that's kind of, I mean, Maybe you'll see a buck pop up for that. I'm not really sure. Garrett Anderson, opening day. Justin Turner, Diamond Kings, Kelly Mann rated rookie. Kirk Gibson. I mean, hopefully there's more of these in here. 89 Fleer, although I don't think they would let the F-face slip by for Billy Ripken. But if they did, that would be a really cool thing to pull out of here as well. There's Carlton Fisk, Diamond Kings. Old card, Sid Monge, 82. And Steve Murrah, 82. Howard Johnson again. He's got his kid there. That's a cool one. Ted Simmons, 88. Lance Parrish. Ted Sim. That's actually kind of a good card right there. A really good card. 1982 Topps Ted Simmons. And that is not in horrible condition, I don't think. There's a little bit of corner issue on there, but that's cool. 1982 Ted Simmons. We'll take the base Corbin Carroll rookie down for Ted Simmons. Mike Morgan and Bill Swift finishes that one out. Next box up. I will say I'm a little surprised at how okay these ones are. But the packs, if they would just put a little bit better, like more modern packs in here, like even retail packs from the 2023 Series 1 or something would be kind of cool. We got another Sportflix pack to look at the end. Devon White, Doug Bear. Let's flip these around. Probably right here. Hey, another old one. Tony Bernazard for the Mariners. 84 Topps. Cool. All right. We got Atherton, Barry Lyons. Roy Campanella, Hall of Fame Heroes from Don Russ, 1983. I got to imagine that those got at least a little bit of value. Albert Bell, 92. Baseball's greatest Hoyt Wilhelm knuckleballer from 82. At least they throw those in there. Kerry Woodson, Topps Gold. Charlie Liebrandt. Kevin Young, Upper Deck. Ron Coomer. All right, prospects. Alex Escobar, Ricky Leday. I haven't heard that name in forever. And Mike Stoner. Jesse Barfield. We got Jack Armstrong. Alex Gonzalez from Pacific. Bip Roberts. And let's flip these around. We got another Heritage. Sterling Marte. Jeremy Burnitz when he's with the Mets. Some modern cards here. We got another parallel, and it's another okay one. Wilyer Abreu. That is a tree parallel from Holiday. We actually tore it up there with the Holiday parallels. Anthony Volpe and Steve Wilson. All right, we got 4 more left to go. We need one more auto, right? Another Sportflix. So they are switching up the packs a little bit, so they're not all the same. All right, let's go this way. All right. Oh, this would have been cool if it wasn't creased. Batting and pitching leaders for the Rangers, Honeycutt and Buddy Bell. It's got a massive crease, 84 Topps. Dave Magadan, Tony Fernandez. Here's another one of those. James Bell, Hall of Fame Heroes from 83. 89 Don Russ. Rick Camp, old-time card right there. 82 tops for the Braves. Here's another old one. What year is that? 83 Fleer. That's cool that that's in there. Broderick Perkins. Mike Schooler. Topps gold. There's Al Leiter. Second or third year for Leiter. Chris Steins from Upper Deck for the Reds. Dave Malicki. Season highlights. Kerry Wood strikes out 20. That's cool. I vividly remember that. When that happened, I was so into baseball. I was watching SportsCenter twice a day, 3 times a day. Tom Evans. We got Rob Deere. And might have to flip these around. Zach Greinke. What do we got here? Giants win the pennant. 2002. There's Bo Bichette. Zach Neto. Here's another one of the tree parallels. Prelander Baroa, rookie. Bryson Stott and Ernie Witt. All right, next up, 3 more to go. All right, we got another one of those Don Russ packs. Here's an Oral Hershiser from Upper Deck. Flip those around. Joe Carter, MVP card. Brett Saberhagen, Upper Deck SP. What year is that? 1993. Cliff Floyd, first round pick card from Score 92. Not bad. Derek Lee as well. Draft pick card from 93. Couple of decent names there. There's Brady Anderson from Stadium Club. Von Hayes from, that's O-Pee-Chee. Check that out. Von Hayes O-Pee-Chee from 87. You can tell by the backs of those as well. You can see how bright those are. O-Pee-Chee's a little different than regular. The Canadian version. Danny Maselli. Here's another one of those. George Bell O-Pee-Chee. Brian Harper. John Wetland. Pokey Reese, rookie card. I loved Pokey Reese. His real name's on here, Calvin. Future Star. That's cool. Pokey. Can't beat it. David Cooper, draft pick card. Mike Harkey. We got Dante Bichette from Leaf. I had a bunch of those when I was a kid as well. Steve Carter and Gunderson rated rookies. Butch Henry expansion draft card. Wayne Gomes draft pick card. Cal Daniels, Scott Bryant, Marty Barrett, Chuck Finley from Studio. Derek Bell again, and some newer cards at the end here. Basabe, Peralta, Moniak, Josh Young, Edward Cabrera. All right, last 2. See if we can squeak out one more hit. We got a few cool cards in here. The Kirby Puckett. The Ted Simmons is really cool. The Kirby Puckett's probably my favorite. Just because it's funny. Those cards are funny. I think the Bo Jackson holds some value as well on that one. If we do get that one, we'd have to live comp that one out. Because it's been a long time since I looked up that card. Mike Fitzgerald, Jeff Montgomery, Frankie Frisch, Ken Caminiti. What do we got here? Little Dogs, Ryan Jackson, Skybox 98. Never in my life have I seen these cards. Brian Giles, when he was with the Indians. Steve Carlton. Let's flip these around right there. Look at this card. It's got a piece of tape going across it. PSA 0. That card is brutal. Keith Miller. We got triple play. Is that Drabeck? Yep. Mark Wohlers, Caminiti, Albert Bell from Score. I used to like these Score cards. I think I had a bunch of football or something with the, maybe it was baseball, I can't remember. Jeff Kent, Hall of Famer. There he is with the newly inducted Hall of Famer, I should say. There he is with the Mets, 1993 Leaf. John Russell from Traded. Chris Carpenter. A's leaders, we got Big Mac and Canseco. Cool card. And we get to some newer stuff here. It's an Aaron Judge Judgment Day checklist card. J.J. Bleday, Reed Detmer's Cup card. Adam Lind. Ian Kinsler. The rookies, Todd Donovan, and another Jason Giambi, SP Authentic. Tons of Giambi in here, and the Authentic SP ones are actually kind of cool. All right, last box. This was a 30. I cannot believe. Oh, no, we got the packs, too. Last box, and then we got to rip these packs, which we got as many packs as we do boxes, obviously. So I'll fly through those, though. I wish I knew exactly who we're looking for in 89 Score, which is the majority of these packs. You can't pull Griffey, I don't think, which is the downside, because Griffey's in Traded, the Traded set, I believe, for Score. Freddie Garcia, somebody left their entire fingerprint on that card. I don't think that's anything special. Oh, it's opening day, that's why it looks different. Gabriel Moreno, rookie. Scott Coolbaugh, rated rookie. There's Julio Franco. Harold Reynolds, Diamond Kings. Ted Simmons. We got Saberhagen. That one's in good shape. A lot of junk wax. And we got a couple old cards. Dave Collins. And then this one's kind of cool. Cesar Cedeno. 1982 Topps. Cedeno. Cedeno had some good years back in the day. So that's a cool one. And another old card. Fred Brining, maybe? Look at that guy. That's awesome. 82. Another Bernie Williams. Tim Hudson. Extra edition Donruss Elite. And then we finish it off with another Tommy Edman Future Stars. And then we got two Chromes. Austin Kearns. I remember that name. I remember when he was with I think he was with the Reds. Is that on here? Yep. Because he was on the Reds when Griffey was. And then Jack Wilson, Chrome. You know, it was terrible. It was terrible, but it was not as terrible as I actually thought it was going to be. Way worse than that. We did pull two autographs and some cool stuff. Let's get these 89 scores. We'll do those first. Like I said, I do not know who the rookies we're chasing in here is. We're just looking for some star cards if we can get them. These are going to be somewhat dinged up. There's Dwight Evans. A year to remember. A little thing there. Do not remember who we're looking for, if anybody. I remember this was one of the worst. I think this is one of the worst sets of all time, the 89. Because I don't even think is Glavin, because maybe Glavin's in here. He might be the one. Or is he 88? I always get confused. There's Ryan Sandberg. There's Dale Murphy. There's Cal Ripken. This is the GOAT pack right here. I mean, three really good cards there. Sandberg, Murphy, and I almost said Griffey. Ripken. Deion James. Oil Can Boyd. All right, we got a Bo Jackson. I mean, we'll take that. Cool. Tommy John, Bobby Witt, Mike Greenwell highlights, John Franco. Jeff Reed. Harold Baines, it's Hall of Famer. Blackjack McDowell. There's Darren Dalton, Ozzie Guillen. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Tom Prince, rookie. All right, cool. Tom Gordon, rookie card. He might even, I don't even know. He might be one of the better rookies in here. So that's not bad. What was his nickname? Flash Gordon, right? They used to call him Flash Gordon. Eric Davis, great player. Andy Van Slyke. Harold Reynolds. Charlie Huff. Not too much doing in that pack. We'll save the Sport Flex for the end. There's Tim Tuffle, Von Hayes, Ron Darling, Walt Weiss. Not too much going on there. 2 more 89 scores left. Steve Sachs, Alvin Davis, Bruce Sutter, Ted Simmons, Ken Griffey Sr., John Perlman, and last 89 score. I think we got a good one in the back there. There's Crime Dog Fred McGriff. Eric Davis again, getting some doubles. Craig Biggio. Is that a rookie? That might be a rookie. No, it's not. It is not. It looks like Biggio is an 88 rookie. Great card, though. Great picture. Goose Gossage. Worthington rookie. Jared Clark rookie. And Gary Sheffield rookie. What a way to finish off the score. Gary Sheffield, 89. That card is clean except for that print error down there. That's a nice card. But there's a pretty bad print error at the bottom. All right. Let's get to the last packs. What do we got here? Let's do these Donruss ones first. What year is these? 80. Okay, the Glavin. This is the Glavin year. I'm pretty sure. 88 Donruss. Darryl Strawberry. I thought it was, anyways. Galarraga, great player. Ron Darling. Diamond Kings, Brett Saberhagen. We got one more Donruss pack left. Puzzle piece. Andre Dawson, MVP card. Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Lenny Dykstra. Ken Griffey Sr. again. Keith Hernandez, my dad's favorite player. Jim Morrison. And that is all she wrote except for these last 3, these Sport Flicks. By the way, we are not adding a miscellaneous total to the end of this one. That's disgusting. What is going on with these packs? Oh, these are just beyond gross. Tom Candiotti. These look like they've been in water. I'm going to have to wash my hands. Look at this card. Is that mold? We are not ending in a good way here. Eddie Murray, this card is awesome. The Sport Flicks cards are awesome, but that card is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to put it down before I get whatever disease is sitting on it. Oh, they're all like that too. It's too bad. Mike Witt. Sean Dunston. We got a couple of these. The Reds and the Giants. And Wade Boggs, which would have been an awesome one as well. But again, looks like he got just left out in the elements for years. And last pack, same thing. We got Vance Law. Jim Rice. This would have been a cool one. Jim Rice, a great player. Oakland A's and Texas Rangers, and Kevin Bass rounds it out. That's all she wrote. That was a 40-minute video on collectors, or what are they called? Baseball collectors edge boxes. In terms of content, and by the way, like I said, we're not doing a miscellaneous total. So the total you see, that is our total on this one-off profit challenge. By the way, I'm probably going to have one more video on Sunday before we get into Monday, which is going to be the start of our full case profit challenge of Celebration Megas. Let's go. I cannot wait to do that. So I got one more video tomorrow. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do yet. But if you want to continue to follow along with all the content, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.